why people became the weakest link. The system didn't need to be hacked. Someone just needed to be asked. By the time computers became widespread, security teams believed they understood the problem. Firewalls were stronger, passwords were mandatory, networks were monitored, and yet breaches kept happening, often without a single line of malicious code. The reason was simple. Technology was no longer the weakest point. People were. Systems could be patched, software could be updated, human behavior could not. Every organization relies on routine. Emails arrive, requests are processed, deadlines create urgency, authority creates compliance. These are not flaws. They are how work gets done. Social engineering didn't exploit software. It exploited context, a message that sounded internal, a call that used the right terminology, a request timed perfectly late in the day, during a crisis, or when someone didn't want to slow things down. One of the clearest demonstrations of this came from Kevin Mitnick. His most successful intrusions didn't rely on advanced exploits. They relied on persuasion, on confidence, on understanding how people respond when they believe they're helping. Mitnick didn't defeat encryption. He bypassed it by convincing someone else to do it for him. Passwords were given freely. Access was granted voluntarily. The system never suspected a breach because, technically, none occurred. This wasn't limited to individual hackers. As organizations grew larger, help desks became gateways. Reset requests, temporary access, exceptions made just this once. Each shortcut existed for productivity. Each became an opening. Many large breaches followed this pattern. An email to the right employee, a phone call to the right department, a fake sense of urgency. The system responded exactly as it was designed to respond. Security teams responded by adding training, awareness programs, warning banners. But the environment kept the pressure. Deadlines didn't disappear. Authority didn't weaken. Human psychology didn't change. Another early example came from Susan Headley, who demonstrated how trust could be manipulated without technical skill. She understood social structures, who trusted whom, and why. That knowledge proved more powerful than access to any machine. This is why modern phishing doesn't look suspicious. It looks familiar. It uses internal language. It mirrors real workflows. The attack blends into routine so completely that detection becomes unlikely. Even highly secure environments are vulnerable. Military networks, government agencies, corporations with advanced defenses, all rely on people making decisions under pressure. The uncomfortable truth is that most successful intrusions don't involve breaking rules. They involve following them, requesting access the correct way, using official channels, acting like everyone else. Security can limit technology. It struggles to limit behavior. And as systems become more complex, reliance on human judgment increases, not decreases. This is the point where hacking stops looking like an attack and starts looking like participation. The hacker doesn't stand outside the system. They move within it. And once access exists, speed becomes unnecessary. There is no need to rush, no need to be loud. Observation becomes the priority. That's where the next phase begins. Not breaking in, not persuading, but staying without being noticed. In the next part, we'll look at what happens after access is gained. How hackers move slowly, blend in, and remain invisible for months or even years, while systems insist everything is normal.